This is take 3 of this, my second take. I didn't realize my mic was muted. My mic is unmuted now, so hopefully people can actually hear me. And yes, we're going back to Two Worlds. We're playing default looking character. I'm not going to mess with the sliders. It's just going to get into this medium difficulty, which is normal, and all this stuff. Sadly, as far as I know in the settings, I don't think there's a way to redo the... we're going to set this autosave to 5 minutes. It's going to be a little annoying, but I've had this game crash more than once. This is sound options. I like the music, especially the title music, so I'm keeping it on. I'm not going to do what I did before, where I was testing out the whole YouTube pay systems. I don't know how fucking that works. I just wanted to see it. This was before they did the whole thing where you can't, damn it, just whacked my mic. Really, yeah, there we go, that should be better. But yeah, before they did the whole thing where you have to have a certain number of subscribers to do it, and a bunch of other stuff. I'm gonna cough here for a second, so... Yeah, I contacted the COOF. I'm already out of quarantine shit, but I still gotta cough. If you're wondering, I'm turning it off with my because I'm using my headset to record this. My actual headset's little option slider there. But yeah, we're gonna start this just going in. I don't think we'll see. Yeah, we're not gonna get the intro, so I will read that right now. So we're gonna read this. Give me this goddamn book, because I have the Two Worlds 2 official strategy guide. So, Prologue. The banishment of Azrael, the feared god of the orcs, put an end to the victorious advance of his hordes through Antilor. Now, 300 years later, a brother and sister are drawn into the conflict, which has again flared up between the orcs and the free world. Kira, the hero's twin sister, disappears in circumstances that can only be described as mysterious. The young hero, a young bounty hunter, travels throughout Antilor, searching for her. His quest takes him to far-off reaches of the continent. Constantly on the alert for a sign as to her whereabouts, he keeps his eyes and ears open while on his mission. After many weary months of searching, he finally gets his first clue. A mysterious letter leads him to the mountainous region of the far north. As luck would have it, he has also heard of a possible job in the village of Corman in Talmont. And that on his route, the road to the far north beckons. Thus begins the story of Two Worlds. One mercenary arrives alone in Talmont, a wild mountainous region, totally unfamiliar with him. Will he succeed in finding his sister? And that is the prologue, and there's, copy notes. A second here. I'm surprised I got through that without coughing. There's an introduction which just talks about the mechanics of the game and all this stuff. I will be using the strategy guide through it because even though I have beaten this game once, it's been a very long time. Let's get the sword out. Yes, quest updated. Yeah, there's always this beginning. It does not teach, this game does not teach you everything. It just teaches you, certain things. Oh yeah. Can't remember, that was my quick save button. What was my, so unprofessional. Damn it. Gotta keep my throat nice and wet so I can talk without coughing. What was my magic button thing? Magic dialogue V. Okay. Yeah, I switched it because I'm not going up here and pressing those goddamn F buttons and shit. And we're gonna make this cost less money and more powerful, so this heals us more. And there are chests here. We're gonna come back to those in a bit. C. I think it was X for the. Yeah, X for the point system. We'll go into that once we level up, which I believe we'll level up after we beat the crap out of these two. Oh yeah, this game, I don't think this is how you fight with sword. This is definitely unrealistic sword fighting. Just enjoy. Yeah, there we go, leveled up. Yeah, there are different weapon types in this game. You have, of course, swords and bows, but you also have two-handed swords, blunt weapons, axes, spears, halberds, which halberds and spears are the same thing, but different, because halberds are better at breaking armor, while spears are just, spears. They're faster. And this is how you loot. There's a lockpick, we got lockpicks, and this is a Club. This is bludgeon damage. There's 3 types of damage. There's piercing, slashing, and bludgeon. So currently wearing this armor, I get some decent protection for bludgeon. And a decent amount of protection against other stuff. And I also do 22 slashing damage with the sword. The sword is 7 to 12 slashing damages, plus your base damage, which is due to your strength, which is 5. So, you know, if I unequip the sword, you know, I don't do any damage. But yeah. So here's this wouldn't stay. This is basically another bludgeon weapon. Which I'm gonna put that here. I like how it gives me 1+1 vitality, so giving me more health. That's very interesting. Alright, so those are our skills. I always do lockpicking first, just because locks are, you're gonna be picking a lot of locks in this game. I like to split this evenly between willpower and strength and dexterity, but I always try to give strength a little bit more. We're going to do fast drawing just because I do like to use bows. They're a decent weapon and all that stuff. Water for the win, and let's keep going. And before I forget, remove the torch, because this game is not that dark. Get out of here. But yeah, because this location game is very brightly lit. We will be going in there later. Can't go in there now. We don't have the key. You can jump in this game, so you can climb some certain objects. Lots of stuff. So armor is about the same. Long John. Power. I don't know if this is supposed to be a joke or what, but yeah, it's a different bow. It's a hell of a lot better than our bow, and any bow will get that. Now these things you'll find. Now they're elemental damage. There are 4 types, I believe. There's 5. Fire, ice, poison, lightning, and spirit. There's 5 of them. Spirit's good against ghosts. Poison is, well, yeah, poison is basically just does poison damage. Lightning, fire, and ice are basically different things, and each have different things. Like ice will slow down your enemies. Lightning, I think, is better against casters. I'm not 100% sure. I'll look that up in a bit here. There was another chest. Did I unlock this one? I did not. Good thing I checked. And, oh, we got our first dagger. I've never actually been able to use these in this game. It's very difficult. The second game we'll be using them a little bit more, just because it's actually very easy, because there's a lot of enemies in the second game that will just stand there and let you stab them. But yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be coughing a lot. I might get up here and get some, some cough drops here in a bit. Oh, and there will be some parts that will lag. We will have some lagging here and there. Honestly, this game runs really well. My laptop is not the best gaming laptop. It runs this very well. It runs the second one good as well, except for when you're on a horse. And we'll get into horses here when we get to do a quest that involves them. Let's talk to him.
I told you not to follow me. Why are you here?
The village elder sent me. He wanted me to bring you the payment should you not return to the village.
And why should I not go back there, pray?
Some people came to Cormoran when you left. They asked for you.
People? Tell me more. Swiftly now.
Warriors. Hired ones. Not very friendly. One of them stayed to await your return.
Ha! The elder clearly thought I would run rather than meet this man. Forsooth, 'twas generous, but he now has lost the chance to save money.
I do not understand.
Where I come from, no one pays unless forced to.
Nay, in Talmont we honor good work.
'Twould appear I have much to learn of Talmont. Will you return with me?
But that tough stranger...
He should have been here a long time ago.
Mayhap a friend of yours?
No, but he has something for which I have searched for a long, long time. Pray tell me, friend, exactly where can I find him?
In a hut, south of the village. The mayor offered him better lodgings, but he refused.
Alright. So you can ask these questions, your character won't actually say them, but yes, for the most part, your character does talk. This is the same in the second game. Interesting fact, the character you play in this game, which is also in the second game, because you play as him in that one too, voice actor is different. It is a completely different voice actor, they sound different. I like Two Worlds 2, which is the name of the sequel. Honestly, not very, creative. He sounds a lot better. So, I'll ask these questions, tell me all you know of Talmont.
Since Skeldon's rule of Talmont began 5 years ago, things have gone bad. Every village is isolated now.
Could this be why you hired me when you could have called the guards?
Ebrat Skeldon, the leader of the ruling house, concerns himself only with rebels. We have learned to solve our own problems.
I saw no patrols on the roads.
The guards are afraid of the rebels. Altarkaga wants to regain power, and his Karga clan is all over the mountains here.
Had a coughing fit at the end of that. Do you not fear the orcs?
I have never seen an orc in my life. Groms and bandits are our plague, and the Skeldon House men are the worst of the bandits. They put you to work in the mines if they think you sympathize with the rebels.
Who are these rebels?
Ultarkaga was once the ruler of Talmont, but an edict of King Emry's forced him to hand over to the House of Skeldon. 5 years ago, that was. We all thought we had seen the last of him, but then they returned. And with them came the rumor that Lord Skeldon had hatched a plot against the king himself.
Is there any truth behind this rumor?
How can we common villagers know of events in court? I can tell you only that Ebrat Skeldon proved many times that he cares only for the good of the house.
I must take my leave of
Be
you.
cautious.
Yeah, so there are two factions in this game that you are going to have to deal with a lot. Karga Clan, which his main base is up here, and Elver Skeldon, which you can find him down here in excavations. And there's these three villages here are mostly, tied to Karga Clan. This one is, this is an independent village in a way. I'll talk about that later. And then Tarbakan town, which is the main town in the northern area. And there's other towns, like there's Cathlon, capital city, there's Quindanar, there's this place. This isn't a town, but this is where the orcs are in Gorkamar, and there's a bunch of other places and stuff. We'll be visiting all these marked places, including the towers, for a lot of reasons. But we'll get to those later. But yeah, so here we are. This is it. This is Talmont. And if you're wondering why I just killed this dodo bird, and it is a dodo bird.
Let's see.
Why? Dodo feather. That is alchemical ingredients. Alchemy is something we will be doing. We will be buying, because you have to buy skills. You'll find people that will train you on them, and they cost money. So all these skills we don't have, we'll get. We'll get these two early on. I'll eventually get the alchemy skill, which will make my potion stronger, and have better effects and shit. Be a lot better.
Let's have a look.
Let's just, go up here, because there's some boars up here, and they carry alchemical ingredients. Most of the ingredients I will sell, because there's not really a lot of uses for them. I don't know why I just healed myself like anything. Okay. Yeah, boars aren't exactly, boars aren't exactly nice. Yeah, this is probably not going to hurt them as anywhere close as much as yet. This is just because there's a lot of them. Yeah, when we get higher level, it'll be a lot easier to fight boars and other wild animals, because there are other wild animals you will fight. You'll fight boars, wolves, bears, some weird dinosaur things. And they are dinosaur things. There's also undead, demons, orcs, as was mentioned earlier, groms. Also, these things are very loud. Very, very, very loud. But yeah, so I just gathered some tusks. And a lot of these things I will sell, mostly because this one I won't sell because this gives you a permanent effect. But a lot of the stuff I will sell, like the traps. This can be equipped over there. This is a nice piece of armor. This is much better than what I'm wearing right now. Stuff like that. Like I will be equipping this bow eventually because it's, you know, nice. That's another short sword. It's a short sword of light. Let's see what's in this chest. Yeah, there's a percentage chance of having stuff break on you. So, remember that. So we have 14 out of 20 experience. I don't believe we'll be able to get enough experience from the group of enemies up ahead. And again, I am kind of playing with a little bit of a prior knowledge, but that's because I play this game a lot. I've done this whole run a bunch. You know, throughout the time I've been playing this game. And I know there's a bunch of Groms ahead. Groms really aren't that bad, even in large groups. Oh, there's a thing here. Now, this is an alchemical ingredient. Or at least I don't believe you can really use this alchemical ingredient, but you can, I guess, if you really want to. But it's just a healing item. This is a good one. Increases vitality, which is your health. The vitality will be paired with your stamina in the second game, because you have a stamina bar. In this game, you can't sprint, so you'll either be riding a horse or walking everywhere. I recommend walking everywhere because horses are a pain in the ass in this game. Second game, less so, and they're much more useful in the second game. This game, they really just give you a damage boost. But that does not make them, better. Okay, you know what, I got turning some stuff down. This can go down too. Just gonna, there we go, music down. There we go, a lot quieter. And yeah, stuff like that. It's honestly, again, Groms really aren't that bad. Normally, again, when we get higher level, we'll be able to just walk right through groups of Groms without any problem. So, 2 points there. When I hit level 4, I'll start adding points into Vitality, because you do get, you know, Vitality points as you level up. I'm actually going to put some in Strong Hand, which will increase my damage, which is good. Stuff like that. Give me your things. And this is a ring. Rings are very interesting. In this game, you can wear 4 of them. I don't know how many you can wear in the second one. But rings add different things. This one adds 8 physical protection. So this will protect me 8 points to all physical protection stats. There's ones that do add protection from magic, which you will have underneath on this area of the bar. And there's ones that will give you extra things. Like, it might boost your skills. It could even unlock skills for you, which is very nice. And a lot of stuff like that. It's going to be very interesting, and I'm trying to do my overall best to be a lot more informative than I was in my original playthrough. Where's the other dead person? Hello? Like, I'm not too concerned if I don't loot him, because there are up there. Well, he went through the ground. Interesting. And he's carrying a quiver, not a better quiver. Like, yeah, it's a lot smaller of a gap, but this is still better. Trust me, we can get better quivers off of enemies soon. And a short retort, which is the same as ours. Oh yeah, this is interesting, and I forgot to talk about this. I just did this without like saying anything. But you can combine weapons and armor to make them better. It's like, I would combine this actually with that, which will increase its strength to damage output to 25. So, this armor's 5.5.10. If I got another leather hauberk with a hood, which I have never seen another one in this game, it will probably add 3 or so points of defense to it, and things like that. It's a very interesting mechanic. It's in the second game, there's actually a crafting system where you have to break down items and things and stuff like that. Oh yeah, these are just, yeah, the crystals do by 10%, 20, and then 50. I don't believe, though I might be wrong because it's been a while since I've actually gone really far in the game, there is anything that goes over 50% for elemental damage. And technically elemental protection, because technically you can combine ore. See, this increases your protection against lightning by 50 points, but only lasts 2 minutes. But you have to have two non-mineral ingredients per mineral ingredient to keep that effect. And stuff like that. So we're going to pick up 2 quests here in the town.
Hey there.
I'm hoping this guy is not the... Oh, he is the merchant. Come here. You're not going in there. I have to sell you things. But yeah, this guy has a bunch of stuff. He's got quivers, I can give him, and stuff. This is actually slightly better, so we'll sell that and keep that, get rid of this. Oh yeah, double clicking on these things will sell them faster, right out of inventory. We'll be getting rid of all the minerals and stuff. Yeah, honestly, I'm just going to get rid of most of these things because this is just easy money. Keeping the elemental things and the traps aren't really useful. Like, yeah, you could set up traps and, hurt enemies, but it's not technically, well, how much expensive is that? Yeah, I can afford that. It's not really that good. See, this quiver right here is much better than, that one is. And I could buy 2 of them. So if I bought this and then this, much better. Allows my arrows to do more damage. Helmets, there's even, shields here, which I'm just going to buy this, just make my shield better. I will be selling that shield. We're going to talk to this guy. He's got a question for us. He's a merchant, part of the Merchants Guild.
You are the mercenary of whom I have heard. Welcome.
This sounds as if you're in need of my modest talents.
Indeed. I have a small problem and I want someone whom I can trust.
How do you know you can trust me?
Ferret Redissimus, a friend of mine, told me that you are trustworthy. Now to business. I need a gift for my wife. It is her birthday soon and she loves mountain crystals. I know of one called the Moon Eye, especially large and beautiful. Edwin of Broomhill has this crystal. He is an old friend and will probably sell it to me with no hesitation.
Very well, I shall help you.
Take this 500. It is a fair price for the crystal. Go to Broomhill and find Edwin. He will sell you the crystal.
How much is my share?
Trust me, you shall not be disappointed.
Yeah. So that's why you get 500 gold. I can spend that on things, and I will be spending it because I can. Any news from the Merchants Guild?
Aye, and all bad. Caravans are no longer heading north. Something strange is happening on that road to the south of the gate. Rumor has it that an orc band is out there attacking caravans. Ye gods, a blockade means another rise in prices.
Farewell.
Farewell.
And that's a pretty good thing, if you talk to characters. And the game does update it. So if I go down to the South Gate, which is this place, and kill the orc band down there, and I talk to him again, it'll be, or another merchant, it'll be different. Now, we're going to talk to this guy. This shady fellow.
Greetings, tall one. Do you need anything special?
Special. What can you offer me?
I will buy your merchandise, with no questions.
This means that if you steal things, you can sell them to him. But what I really want from him is his lockpicks, because he sells lockpicks. I want all of as many of these lockpicks as I can buy. Probably all of them. Yeah, so technically you use these daggers, and you can literally get a horn dagger, which is a little pokey thing, which is technically better than what we have now. He also sells rings, he sells magic items, and staves. He basically sells a motley of stuff, buying them. But honestly, it's not really, something you really shouldn't be doing is, coming here. But I always come here, and to any of them, this is another one, in Canalon. Okay, this guy is part of the Brotherhood, which... If I go here, my factions, you have the Society, which are the mages, Brotherhood, which are the warriors, Merchant Guild, which are merchants, Geysa, which are thieves, Necromancers, which are against the Society, Cargo Clan, and Skeleton House. And that's it. Those are all the factions in this game. I believe there's more factions in the second game, and it depends per place, because there's, like, each town and some of the towns in the game in the second one have different factions, which I might even record after this, start a playthrough and record it of the second game after I'm done recording this one. But let's go talk to him.
Stranger in Talmont? I have not seen you here before.
You are a Brotherhood man, eh? What are you doing so far up north?
The Brotherhood has many interests all over the country, and Talmont is no exception. Wait, I recognize you. You are the bounty hunter. Are you seeking employment?
Perchance.
Visit Delurna, the horse breeder and supplier. Speak with him. He has demanded protection from the Brotherhood, but we do not have anyone who can help him at this time.
Thanks. I will think about it.
No one to help him, but he's standing outside of this village, doing absolutely fucking nothing. What the fuck? You'll see that a lot with a lot of the Brotherhood characters. A lot of them are just straight up assholes for no reason. Okay, you can become a living legend, which is the highest rank in the Brotherhood, and they'll still treat you like an asshole, like you're some outsider, for some of their dialogue. And it's like, I am literally the highest respectable rank that I can get in this game, and I still can't get certain types of conversation data. Ridiculous. Alright, this is Gandahar. He is one of the people that stole your sister. In the intro of the actual game, when you start a new game, your sister was injured when you're fleeing from Gandahar and his associates. You go look into a abandoned house to make sure it's clear, there's no monsters, and it's safe enough, and, the roof isn't going to collapse on your head. Not like any of the houses here. It's got like a thatched roof. Gandahar randomly appears and teleports your sister away, and that's, and he's the one that sends you the letter to, come to Talmont, which is the northern part of this continent. Because you technically probably, I think, came from somewhere down here in the south. Maybe over the mountains or over the desert. I'm not 100% sure on that, where you come from. But we gotta talk to him.
You are not an easy man to follow. It took us months to find you.
Hold. Who are you?
My name is Gandahar. The message you received was from me.
I came to Talmont as soon as I read it. Why are you so cautious?
My masters will tell you everything. I am only a messenger.
Where is my sister?
I saw her only a few days ago. I can assure you that she is in good health. Nothing will happen to her if you do as we say.
If you harm one hair of her head...
You waste my time. Do you know the Goat's Cave south of here?
I do.
My masters await you there. I recommend you listen to them first before you do anything hasty.
Why will they not meet me here?
I told you, I am only a messenger. Listen to them, and no one will be harmed.
Alright, so maybe you came... Maybe you came from over the mountains, over this area, because there's a glacier here, which I've never figured out how to get up on this glacier. I don't know if you can. And... Goddamn cough. You're gonna level up twice while you're in the village, by the way. What's this bow? 10 dexterity. There we go, 10 dexterity. 6. Draw that here. Replace that with that. Awesome. Better bow. So we got that quest. That's the main quest. That's Tainted Blood. That's the main quest. A grim message. We have the Krommerman village, which is where we are right now. And there, again, you can get quests in each of these villages. We're probably not going to ever get a quest like from someone in Gorland, because I don't really like the Griza. They can go fuck off. Not because they're a thief faction, but they also kill people. So, like I like to Thieves Guild and Elder Scrolls series because they don't kill people, but the Gaza, they don't care. They're basically the Dark Underbelly. And we're going to talk to this. This is Fried Redisama? That's right. Fried? Yeah, Fried. We're just going to call him Fried. This is your friend and associate that's part of the Associates. He's part of the Mage Guild. We're going to do a quest for him, which will allow us to use those. Those are teleporters. There are dozens, actually probably about a couple hundred probably in this game alone, especially up here. There's a bunch on this route, going south, up here, down here, a bunch of them. So we're going to talk to them.
It's good to see you still in one piece, friend. You seem to be in fine fettle.
Ferid, I should have known you would end up in a place like this. So the Society finally had enough of you, eh?
How true. My future in the society looks bleak.
Is your research such a problem, then?
No, my friend, quite the opposite. But certain people just cannot work with a genius. I have assembled a perfect copy of a genuine activator. It is something radical.
What do you mean?
Ancient teleport sites like this one behind me only function with special activators. Each teleporter has its own activator. Unfortunately, we have only found a few of these elven wonders, but if my prototype works, then we shall not need them. A few more tests and it will be ready. Well, here you are, so you may as well assist me, just for old time's sake. Take this activator and activate the neighboring site. These things send a message here when activated, and I need to be here to receive it.
For you, surely. Where is the site?
I will mark it plainly on your map.
Do you have any news from the south?
The society found out that the orcs invaded because of religion.
The orcs and religion? Hard to believe somehow.
It is said that a mysterious holy man is going among the tribes, prophesying the return of Aziral.
Bah, superstition. Didn't the orcs nail him to the gates of Gorgamar, like they did with all those false prophets before?
I do not know, but I do know that the tribes have united for the first time in history. This war is the most serious conflict to erupt in 300 years.
Farewell.
Go cautiously, friend.
So Farron is, as he said, he's literally a genius. He actually was up to sit on the head council seat, but got basically pushed out, which is why he's up here. It's also, the guy who pushed him out is also the reason why necromancers are now no longer allowed in the society Mages Guild, which there's a couple reasons for that. The goddamn necromancers, they're evil in their own way. I can't level up yet. That's full. I guess we're going to do that. I'll start leveling that up once I, get even better bows, because this is critical damage. And this guy he's a mage guild person. You can, shop. So his quests and the main quests are both, right near each other. Go here first, then go there. There's 2 teleporters, just a teleporter here. But we're going to do the quest down there first, down this road over here, with that other guy. Oh yeah, now you see we are now level 5. The young Groms, which are our actual Groms, are very weak now. The green health bar, the green name bar shows how strong a character is compared to your level. So, if their name is red, they will kill you. So don't fight them unless you're reckless like I am. I keep saying but yeah, there's a ogre, no, a cyclops up here. You can't fight him. He is very powerful. And we're taking this light Grom shield because it's actually a decent shield for early game. We will be upgrading to better shields later on, but for now, this is probably the best shield we'll get. Upgrading this. So this is 5, 5, 11. Now it's 7, 7, and 14. Again, really good. Oh, look, there's another light retort. 28, so can't beat my new bow. But yeah. So this is going to be a very kind of relaxed play. If I wanted to really make this really easy, I'd play on easy and just, raffle stomp all the enemies in the way. Because besides the 2 Groms inside the starting area, the young Groms, no other young Grom in the game is higher or equal level to you until you start finding, actual Groms. Oh yeah, don't let that guy with that. That is a 2-handed blunt weapon for you. Yeah, Groms are technically stronger than humans. Technically. They're like baby orcs. In a way. Yeah, baby orcs, except the fact that orcs literally curb stomp them. And yeah, see, this is a heavy mace. It's a 2-handed weapon. It does a lot of damage. We will be using this in other maces. Unless I find a really good axe, because axes do blunt and slashing damage, so they're very good intermediate weapon for what they are. Definitely upgrading that, so now it does 10 to 18, a lot better, 78 slashing damage. That's the maximum damage you can do with this weapon. And each weapon does different damage. There's bandits up there, which we'll go talk to after we go start the quest. There's a club here, which I'm going to replace this with a club for now, just because I can. fire gem, some other stuff, mana potion, and this is a boar's potion. Increases strength by 10, which increases your damage and your carrying weight. So each level, I think, gives you 5 carrying weight per level. So this would give you a lot. I believe it's 5. I'll have to check next time we level up. I have to cough. There'll be a lot of pausing. I did not grab it. I did not grab cough drops before I started. Boop. Oh yeah, right now, because this bow is a lot stronger than this one is, it's going to take longer to draw. That's why you level up this. This is fast strong, and also this, which gives you a starting draw already. Eat, shit, and die. Technically speaking, wolves and a lot of normal animals like bears and stuff are weaker against swords. They're actually, enemies do have weaknesses as weapons. Large enemies like golems, cyclopses, ogres, and I don't think there's trolls in this game, but also the larger demon variants are weak against spears and halberds because they're good at fighting large enemies. Spears and halberds are also really good at breaking armor, which that's actually a skill. Swordbreaker, pole shield, fent, or well, maybe not. No, I'm thinking of the second game. That's an actual skill you can learn. Oh. But yeah, see over there, that's a teleporter. We're going to go over here first, activate it, because it'll make traveling around here a lot easier. Take you. Eventually, I'll have a buttload of potions, and these potions, even though they're small healing potions, are incredible. Also, healing potions cure all poison. Lovely. Love that. So I'm going to talk to you. Hello.
Stop. Come no closer.
I do not seek trouble. I am just passing through.
I thought you were one of those scoundrels.
Is something afoot?
Last week, 3 men broke into my house. They told me they want to buy my coral for 1 piece of gold, and I should move out.
And?
I told them to stick their gold where the sun never shines. So they broke 2 of my ribs, and they gave me a few days to change my mind.
I think I can help you.
Could you do it? If you succeed in thwarting them, I will give you one of my horses.
Who's responsible for protecting the roads?
I know what you mean. House Skeldon insists they gave us law and order, but in truth, they do not care about the province, unless it affects their business.
And the Brotherhood? Not interested in protecting their supplier?
If my horses had a better bloodline, things would be different. But at least they pay me. Well, most of the time anyway.
Yeah, the Brotherhood's kind of assholes. Like, I do like a lot of the stuff they do. They're basically a mercenary guild.
Farewell.
And stuff, and they also sell weapons and arms to other people. This guy is a Brotherhood member.
Welcome to our shop. We offer good prices for Brotherhood members.
Since I'm not a Brotherhood member, and this is also for all merchants, and same thing with guys who will buy stolen items, if you're part of the society, the higher part of the society, Brotherhood, and Merchants Guild you are, and the Gaza, the better prices you'll get from items from buying them, and the more gold you get for selling. So how is business?
We have a war on. Good business for warriors.
Yeah, the Brotherhood are mercenaries, and they sell weapons and armor. They like it when there's a war. Show me your wares, because I can sell some stuff. You, and you. Keeping that for now. Oh yeah, the bombs. Don't need those. Yeah, technically, if you look, the bombs do a lot of damage, but you have to set them up, and it's a pain in the butt. That's such a good sword. A Tooth Terror, that's a pretty decent sword for early game. These are pretty good staves. I could buy that too if I wanted to, but I'm going to save my gold. Why? Because there's a trainer here. Kelor here. Kelor Pick. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. You don't really hear characters' last names unless, another character mentions it. So, like Farid, which I can't believe I was calling him Freed. His name's Farid. I've played this enough times to know this. I'm so disappointed. Let's talk to him.
It takes more than a sharp sword to survive out in the wilderness. I have spent my whole life mastering the ways of the adventurer.
You surely know many useful skills.
Indeed. And for a small fee, I can teach you some of the most important ones.
How much?
100 in gold will suffice for a single skill.
And this guy technically can teach you horse riding and swimming, but you already start off with those skills, so I don't know why you can teach those. Teach me the secrets of archery.
Now that you know the basics of archery, you should practice to develop it further. It will affect your proficiency with the bow and all aspects of its use.
What that skill does is starting draw, which means when I pull my bow, I have 5% of my draw already done. Very useful.
Judging by the look of you, you are a traveler. I can teach you skills that will help you out in that wilderness.
What skills do you have in mind?
How to ride a horse, archery, and trap setting. All you need to survive these days.
How much do you want?
Not much. Each skill costs 100 in gold.
Okay, so it wasn't swimming, it was trap setting. I believe there is a Brotherhood trainer that trains you the warrior skills that can teach you swimming. You already know those skills. I don't know why they teach you. Teach me how to teach me how to overdraw the bow to cause more damage.
Skilled bowmen can draw the best out of their weapons. Do not be afraid to overpull it a little. Well-crafted weapons like harsh treatment from time to time. You should learn the limits of your bow and use this to your advantage.
If you're wondering, it makes me believe the creators of this game originally had intended there be a repair system, which would make sense, but it never added it in. So, there's that. So we're going to go fight a couple bandits. There's like a little bandit camp there, and then we got to go past a lake, which has a teleporter, which is why I activated that one. So we can teleport here and then back up to Farid when we're done. Nope, it's a mushroom. Mushroom. So yeah. And with this bow of gloriousness, I can hit them from pretty far away, which is what we're going to do, because it's a lot safer to do this, because the bandits are about your level. Until you hit about like level 10 or so. Once you hit level 10, they're no longer your level. Level 10 or so, they're now saps, and they can, honestly, once you start getting decent weapons, which you can get from really anything, yeah, see, sword works better on these guys than blunt weapons. Blunt weapons are good for skeletons. Skeletons are very weak to blunt weapons. Anything else, I think also some golem types, I think the stone golem's also weak to that. Again, I'm not 100% sure. Again, I haven't fucking fought a golem in this game in so dang long. It's not... I keep swearing when I'm playing this too. It's a bad habit I have. So yeah, these guys carry, stuff. And they also use skills. So the skill that they are using is Dirty Trick, which is somewhere on here. Death Strike, which that's a different skill. I believe Dirty Trick's on here. Maybe not for you. I know in the second game you can use Dirty Trick. This guy's wearing better pants than us. We're taking your pants and wearing it, sir. And yes, this game is very strange. You can just strip people's pants off and steal them. My pants now, motherfucker. Get some gold. Who's carrying a lot of gold around? Who's carrying 100 and some gold? Or, yes, they got 100 pieces gold and 10 pieces. Barbarian Beauty, Emerald, a wooden shield, some more gloves. These pants, yeah, you also find armors like the air chainmail and other things like that that have weird stats. These would be okay boots if bludgeon protection was better. I'm keeping my bludgeon protection up because a lot of the human enemies will use bludgeon, and mostly it's going to be protection against slashing and bludgeoning. I'll be focusing on early, and then switching over to try to get a nice balance, because later in the game they'll be a lot worse. Trust me. Oh wow, successful first try, and nothing that will increase my weight. Nice. Because I'm already very close to being overweight now. Oop, there's my autosave. Yeah, there's some boars over there. Okay, there is an online feature to this game. I don't know if you can play it now, but when you used to be able to play it, there used to be stone dragons that will spawn here. Stone dragons are level 40. They will curb stomp you. I have only ever beaten them when I am level 40, which by the time you start meeting them, which you can meet them, you know, down here, you meet them a lot down here because you'll have to go to this area later. Going through this area is a pretty easy way to kick the shit out of the orcs, so we're going to do that. I'll be metagaming by going there. Got that. Now we got to cross over here. Yeah, technically speaking, your swimming skill increases your running speed. So right now I run at 10% my actual speed. So the higher that is, the better. But unless you're running away from big bad monsters, don't increase your swimming speed. There's really no point. You're not really going to be in water. There's no real reason to be in water except for this one area. Like there's bridges like down here to cross the water streams. Like I don't think there's anything on this lake or on this island, though I'm not 100% sure. So we might actually check the island. I'm not 100% sure. Trying not to cough is a very hard task. And Rustler's hideout, this is where the 3 thugs are. So we're going to kill them with a bow. Because fuck you, bitch face. And yeah, again, they're all about your level. They level with you for the most part, but after a certain point, they stop. That guy's wearing full armor, so he is scary. So, haha. If I had a better sword, I'd be feeling... They're all using axes. Of course they are. I'm not very scared, but it's just funny because it does both blunt and slashing damage, which is again why axes are pretty decent early to mid game, because you can get really good axes, especially in the capital city and Quidinar. This Quidinar, I think they have special prices and stuff. I'm not 100% sure. Look at that, leveled up again. So increasing that by 1. Okay, no, it's 3 points every level. Okay. Increase that up. Put 2 points in here. Lockpicking, fast draw. There we go. So we have 71 out of 56. We're going to try to combine as many items as possible to, yeah. Gauntlets 6, 6, and 13. Much better than what I'm wearing. What does this even give me? Oh, that's what that gave me. I do tend to try to keep the stuff that adds like vitality or strength, but honestly, right now, early on, just sheer armor is much better. No, you combine. Helmets 6, 6, 13, much better than what I'm wearing. Also, it looks better too. It looks just absolutely better. Give me all that stuff. Sort. Oh yeah, sort button. Auto range inventory, or otherwise known as sort. Sometimes I can't talk. It's a horrible thing. Fire chainmail, which is different than this. I can't combine it. This axe I can combine. The shield I can combine. This helmet I can't. These gloves I can't. These boots I can. There. And there's no chest there. Trust me, I've checked many times. There is no chest. It's very sad. And Bloodroot is, I believe, yeah, it gives you health. But it's about the same as your small potions, so you just don't really need to use it. I believe I'm going to try to combine as many health things as possible. And we're going to do a bit of alchemy, actually. We're going to do this. Combine this and this with the Brew Alchemy Potion to get this new potion. So we're going to do a Vital Dex. That's what we're going to call it. It increases them both by 1, which is fine. And then double click, and boom. My dexterity increase, which increases your proficiency with hits. Meaning how much likely you're going to actually hit. That's why I always increase dexterity. I'm going to increase mana eventually, because I will be using some spawnable enemies, spawns. Actually, where's my magic? Because right now I have nothing. No extra spells. And you can learn all magic schools, which I just learned them all and keep them at base level. Technically, the higher level your stuff is, the cheaper your magic is to cast. So you can play a mage character in this game. You can, and I have played one before. And it's not easy at all, because your character is going to be absolutely weak, and you're not going to be wearing any armor. You're going to be wearing robes. But you also get to do things like summon one of every elemental type of summonable creature. So, undead for necromancy, fire elemental for fire, air stuff, water, earth, you know, all these things. Fun stuff. Talk to him, then talk to the merchant to sell my stuff, then teleport back up.
Have you found the bandits?
I have dealt with those scoundrels. They will trouble you no more.
Oh, you're saving my life, stranger. I do not know how to thank you. Please, take one of my horses. Mayhap there are more noble horses in Catalan, but this is the best I have.
Alright, so we already asked that question. I must be on my way. And yeah, you get a horse. I'm going to show you why we don't use horse. I don't use horses in this game. It is very hard to control when you're really riding. I've gotten a lot better at doing it, but I just absolutely refuse to use them. Get the hell out. No, don't climb back on. Off. Plus, they're very hard to use in combat. There's basically the whole point of using a horse just for the skill, which gives you more damage. Doesn't give you more handling, nothing, just damage.
Welcome to...
Yeah, I uploaded the shop. Show me your wares. I need to sell things. Not that. This. Buy. Go away. Yeah. Wolf hearts. Get rid of that. What's this do? You get rid of that. Poison. Get rid of this and this. I'm gonna just keep that. I don't normally like using the last. Oh yeah. This is a good bow. That's 1,138 gold. But it does 124 damage. But it has a range of 50. Yeah, I would like to have a bow with better range. And also first two-handed sword, the Sword of the Damned. It's more money than we have, but it's 134 to 233. This is a good axe. Oh my god, this is an amazing axe. Two-handed axe gives you physical protection and fire protection. Does 39 to 156 slashing, 60 to 104 fire, and does 56 lightning damage. That is really good. There's also Thogden's Toothpick, which we're not going to buy. Yowling Sting. No, well, there's a couple of them. Machete. Machete's actually better. So, actually, how much is this? Yeah, we're buying the machete. This will just, look at that massive increase. Different armors, which I'm tempted to buy new armor. I kind of am. This one gives me the best stats, and I'm sorry for doing that. And then Mike. So yeah, we're gonna buy that, sell this, and be off. Look at that. We look nice. Got a new bow. Got that. Got a sword. We're gonna go kick some butt. We have not yet seen a bear. There's 3 kinds of bears, I believe. I think you can find 2 grizzly bears and polar bears, I believe. Alright, we're back up here. Lag. You always lag coming out of those. I don't know why, you just do. More Groms. We're going to be heading down to that thing. That's where a Grom encampment. Why? Experience points. Lots of experience points. Look how much damage I do these Groms. Just absolutely ridiculous. Die. Die. And I can... Don't run away from me. Do decent damage to them now with this machete. Skill point received. Nice. I'm going to add that to overdraw to 20. Does much more damage. Combine that. Now my shield is 27%. But it's another thing. I gotta upgrade my parry ability. So I can parry, because there's a chance for your character to parry attacks, and I really should upgrade that. I think I'm going to start putting a couple points into that just so it's better. Because that would be very useful. Honestly, my first playthrough, I didn't realize that until really late in the game, so I was constantly taking full damage, basically. But with this, you basically parry incoming strike with shield or left-handed weapon, because you can dual wield weapons in this game. Because I can take this out, and I can put this right. But once you learn dual wielding, which is right here, you can, use 2 weapons. And you can put those there. I forgot, don't have that skill, Colin. Can't use it. Long drawn power. E. Helm. Bomb. Technically, I could throw this bomb. There's nothing anyone could do to stop me. I could literally chuck that. There's no reason to do that, though. Oh, hello. Oh. waiting. Haha. I don't care if I don't hit any of them. I just want to hit one of them. Alright. Come here, you. Out of my way. I have no jokes for this yet, because these guys are just pathetic. Now, ogres, they're not pathetic. Oh god. They are the weakest of the large enemy class you can fight in this game. But they hit like trucks. Cyclopses are just... I don't like Cyclopses. Oh, I don't like Cyclopses either. They're a pain in the ass. Ugh, but they card such good loot. That's actually better than what I'm using. So we're going to use that until we find something better. Look at that. That small hatchet. Amazing damage. Yeah, these hatchets are just horrible. So bad. And I'm only getting these so I can, beat the crap out of skeletons when we counter them later on. Which we will counter skeletons later. You trust me on that. And they're bad. I'm collecting these magnesite here because they're for a quest after we do the teleporter and the goblin totem, which these are groms, not goblins. I don't actually think goblins exist in this universe, but I could be wrong. I don't believe they exist in the second game. But who knows? I do have a say the second game. If you're going to play the series, I do say play the first game just so you understand what the hell's going on. But if you don't want to, just play the second game. Straight up, just play the second game. If you don't want to play this one, just play the second game. It's a much better experience. It's got a lot more good stuff. Sneaking mechanics a lot better. Because sneaking this game's kind of just weird. It doesn't really make any sense. And all that. I'm like looking at the timer, 56 minutes. I'm probably going to play for an hour and a half. It'll just allow me to do more things. Get the quest done. You watch me get my shit wrecked by some dinosaurs here in a bit, because we'll be heading towards there after I'm done looting all these things. Yeah, because I got those 2 chests. I want to loot them. Oh, look at that. Armor. I didn't even have to buy that, but my armor is still better. The light chainmail. Oh, I wish I leveled up. So close, but yet so far. Pick. A helmet to absolutely poop. And, wow, nothing that will increase my carry weight. Oh, there's more Groms here. Groms, friends. I don't know how much experience points they give. Let me look that up. So I have my strategy guide right here. Let me mute my mic while I flip through the pages. Okay, well, it tells me absolutely shit about how much experience they give you, which is good to know. There's probably a way to calculate it, but I don't think they don't give you a lot. What the fuck? Yeah, they don't really give you a lot. It only went up by maybe 13 points, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, orcs give you a lot more. But orcs are also scary. Especially this low level, orcs will raffle stomp you very quickly. So for this episode, we are going to finish these 2 quests. Then we're going to head up here in the next episode to do this quest. Go up here to get a quest to go up in there. Do a quest over here to go fight some dwarves. Loop back around because we can go to the ancient tomb. Head down to Tarbuck Town to get the quest in there because we're going to be going over here. There's also a quest here we'll be picking up. We are not fighting the ogre, the Cyclops, until probably level 20. I will be, however, picking up the teleporter area when we're over there. Die. Oh, I thought I killed him. I thought I killed him with 1 hit. Oh, I can't wait till I can drop these guys like 1 slap. Wow, that's a critical damage. Holy shit. I forgot how funny. I forgot how really random that is. I don't think there's actually a skill right here. 3% probability every time to do 300% damage. Jesus. Just absolutely. Oh yeah, combining weapons and armor makes them sell for more money. So, money. And nothing. There's magnetite here, which is another reason why I came down this way. We will be walking when we teleport. We'll be teleporting back to there to walk up there. Because I'm not going to end the game when I'm done with doing these two quests. But I'm going to do all the quests in this small little area right here, because there's like another 2 quests to do after you go to the main quest, because you have to go back over here, then back here, then talk to Gandahar again, and then do that. You get a bunch of other quest markers. So it's probably going to be 1 hour, 30 minutes, maybe 1 hour 40. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see if I get my ass handed to me. I might. We'll see. A skill point received. Oh yes, Thogram's toothpick. And, yep, Apprentice Fire Staff. Really nice. Adds 60 to mana fire damage when you hit people with it. You can smack people with them. It's fun. Riveted leggings are much better than what I'm wearing. Thank you. Wait, why am... Well, goddamn. 30. We're going to have to teleport back. We're going to go sell everything to the mage merchant, because he's the closest merchant. I'm not walking all the way back into the Carmian village to go do stuff now. I'll do that off camera between episodes to go buy some more lockpicks and things. And if I buy armor, I will do that. I'm not... What news of the society?
This is a shop. I sell wares, not rumors.
I enjoy that. Every time I do that, because it's just funny to me. No keep. All go away. Keeping those, though. That's for... Because after the quest with him, you get a quest to bring him 4 magnetite, basically 2 separate quests. But you get 3 personal teleport stones to use, so you can leave them in place and teleport around. I'm not really spoiling this. Why? Because we're going to be doing that quest anyway, so I'm not going to not talk about it. Oh, 50%. Give me these. Thank you. Do I want to buy rings? 30 defense, 1 dexterity, 5. That's horrible. Oh my god, they're so bad. I guess I'll take the 30 defense one. It's the best out of all of them. Inventory. I'm carrying a lot of stuff because I'm carrying that. Honestly, I'm thinking of just selling it. Probably. I'm keeping 1 torch just in case. There are a couple dungeons that are dark, like really dark for some reason, and we might be using it for that. Let me mute the mic because my ear itches. I don't know why my ear itched. It just decided to be like, oh, we're itching now. Like, okay. Get those, take a sip of water, then I'm about to cough. I'm drinking out goddamn water bottles. I bought a hydro flask, and then my town's water went to shit. Yeah, that's an interesting thing. Back in October, my town did a survey of our water, and 2 of our main wells in our town have metal in them, in the water. Metal that's toxic to humans. They didn't tell anybody of that until December, and they still haven't told us whether they fixed the problem or not. I'm thinking it's time for the state to get involved, honestly, because Jesus Christ. Yeah, your character will say random quips when in combat. Wow, these guys are all melee. That's very interesting. Oh yeah, these guys are also your level because they're getting around Comrade, about this area or so. Right here are like level 1 to 5, and then level 5 to 10. There's orcs here like level 15, and they'll just... And again, this isn't like, okay, these guys are going to be your level. When you reach them, you'll be level 15. No, even level 15 character, even if you're a level 15 character, you have a hard time fighting the orcs. The orcs are assholes. They just are. They're just not, they're not nice. Will you just, oh Jesus, I'm getting my ass handed to me. Eat fireball, eat fireball, eat fireball. Why did I go that way? Yeah, see, my attacks aren't doing that much damage. I'm just trying to kite them around and beat the crap out of them. Yeah, they do dirty trick, which you can't do for some reason, but they can. You can do in the second game. It's actually one of the skills you learn, which is funny. Like early on, you can just kick dust in people's faces, and it's great. Ooh, look, upgrade. Yay. Oof. Yeah. But yeah, no, this game is fun though. It's got a lot of really fun lore. There's a lot of really interesting monsters. Ogres, cyclopses. I wish there were trolls, and we'd had the trifecta of, typical monsters in some RPGs. We ain't got that. Okay, so we gotta go up here first. We're gonna meet some dinosaurs. Oh yeah, that happens sometimes. Just immediately use like 8 locks just to go through the lockpick. The second game actually has a lockpick game, and I actually really like that lockpick game, except for the larger chests. Because it makes sense. Dinosaurs. They're not actually called dinosaurs, they're called reapers, but they're little goddamn dinosaurs, and they are tough as all hell. Look at this. They are weak to swords, yet they kicked my ass. Come here, you cheeky assholes. And I am trying to get rid of them, because if I do not get rid of them, they'll swarm me when I come out of that portal later on. Keep an eye on my health. Again, they are much more dangerous in groups than they are by themselves. Like, a single Reaper isn't that dangerous. Also, the different kinds of Reapers do more damage. This guy right here with that one would do more damage than the other ones. The ones that have, like, look like they have, like, a harder head have higher defense and such and things like that. And there's more Reapers. That's why. There's, like, I think 2, maybe 3 more up here? I can't remember how many are up here. It looks right now there's only 1. Sometimes they randomly place the Reapers. Sometimes there's more, sometimes there's less. I don't know why there's literal dinosaurs in my goddamn fantasy game, but there are. No bite. Die. Thank you. Use a lot of potions. Also snake. Snake. Die. Because your rattle gives you 1,000 points of mana. Combine that. What does that do? Do I get a potion? Oh yeah, look at that. Health. Oh, wait. That sometimes happens. Health. I know it's not spelled correctly. I don't care. Do. I'm just going to do some quick alchemy. What does this give me? Oh, new potion. Health. V2. Yeah, normally I don't really name them. I just keep them as new potion. And then I use them as, I get the ingredients. But I can name them now, just for comedy, or whatever, or just for shits and giggles, I don't know. Whatever you prefer. So we're going to finish up these 2 quests. Then I'm going to teleport back to Common, so all my stuff that I have on me. End this episode, buy some lockpicks off camera, and maybe buy better armor if I want. Probably not going to, because this armor's going to be pretty good. I could ride this horse up there, but I'm not going to, because there's either going to be wolves or boars, or bear. It's a bear up there, I'll be pissed. Because sometimes it's a grizzly bear. I have only ever... Oh, thank God, they're wolves. Thankfully, they're gray and normal wolves. Not silver wolves yet. We'll meet silver wolves soon. Silver wolves are bad. No like silver wolves. You little shits. They do a lot. These are about my level, so they do, decent damage. And if you're wondering why do I have the... oh, yeah, leveled up. Eat shit and die, motherfuckers. There we go. Alright. Let's do that to 40. Ugh. I am running out of health. I'm probably going to buy a buttload of health potions off camera. Because this quest, I don't have to do much. There was a thing I could grab. I saw the thing. Alright, activate that. Let's go. I keep thinking there's a thing. There's a snake up here. Right there. There he is. No. Give me. Down the hatch. Alright. And there is Reist. He is supposedly Gundar's leader. I only say supposedly because he says some stuff about Gundahar. So let's go talk to him.
So we finally meet. My name is Reist Tungard. Your sister tried very hard to convince us that you were dead. Had she not been so overzealous in her attempts to convince us of your death, we may have believed her and dismissed you from our minds.
Where is Kira?
In a safe place, where she will stay until you finish your mission for us.
There is no mission. Free her now, and mayhap you will leave this place alive.
You do not understand, mercenary. You will take this job, or your sister will pay with her life, and I shall not repeat that.
I do not make such agreements. You do not know me.
Obstinacy is a family trait, I see. However, I have wasted too much of my precious time on you both already. When you are ready to listen to reason, find Gandohar and convince him of your newfound wisdom, and make haste. Otherwise...
I do not need your dog's body to find you.
Hold your tongue, or I will forget the small favor which Gandohar asked me to do, and that would not be good for you. Think upon my words.
And he fucks off. And 70 experience points, pretty close to leveling up, or at least getting there. Yeah, I turned up my volume a little bit, so I might have to edit that out. Ooh, basic spear. It's absolutely poop. I'm not going to use the spear until we get closer to later. Yeah, there are better spears, so I use that one. Oh yeah, another thing. You could have this go up basically infinitely, your carry weight. You have a limited inventory space. Infinite carry weight, but limited inventory space. This was fixed in the other game. I guess we'll do that. Yeah, that'll make more sense. Oh yeah, all the stuff you're wearing is part of your carry weight. That's why even though if I sold all the stuff that increases weight, it would still be like 23 or so. This is why I increase strength so that you can carry stuff. Now we gotta go talk to Gandohar. Then we gotta go teleport over there. Do another thing. Come back here, talk to Gandohar again. Go down there, talk to Royst. Go back to Farid, finish his quest, and start the other quest. And then I'm ending the video. Jesus. Talk to me.
I knew you would see reason.
My hands are tied now, but I will find you when this is over.
And I will await you. Now, however, carry out the Reist's commands and free your sister.
Do you think me so foolish? They will never set her free when they have what they want.
I also believe that. But I am here to make sure that this will not happen.
Ah, no longer a messenger of no great import, knave?
I have indeed pledged my allegiance to Reist, but I also owe it to your sister. We need only find a way to do this.
That Reist also spoke in riddles about you. I cannot understand the reasons behind your actions, so why should I trust you?
If you do not believe me, ask Kira.
A jester to wit.
Nay, your sister knew you would not listen. She told me of a node not far from here.
A node? I cannot use these since... And Kira also. And she spoke of a node to you?
Kira is an exceptional woman. Reist could not break her will. This is why they now need you. But pray, tell me of these nodes.
Nodes are places where we could freely talk, no matter the distance between us. However, this brought problems for us. People supposed that it was a sign of the taint.
And was it?
I do not know. Kira and I are twins. We have a special connection to one another. And this all stopped when we were 7 years old. But tell me where the node is.
I will show you. Will you go there?
Aye, of course. These are the first tidings for months. And how can I know otherwise if you can be trusted?
You remind me of her, except that she is even more distrustful. When you know what it is you want, come back here. And do not forget that we have little time.
Honestly, I do not. I trust Reist much more than Gandhar because Gandhar looks like an evil man. A red armor, that red cloak and the armor just looks evil. So we're going to go do a node, and I will talk more about the taint. I will say the taint is what the undead is. The undead are the taint, or part of it. The taint's weird. There's not really a lot known about it in this game. I don't know if there's a lot known in the second game, because I never beat the second game. I played it to a point, to like the first major city that I didn't fuck up, but I didn't know what I was doing. So I stopped playing. But I will finish that one by recording it. Alright, here we are. Ugh. I was eating Cheez-Its while I was listening to him talk. Probably not going to help my coughing, but I'm hungry. There's the rabbit. If you know, there's always rabbits all over the damn place. And yeah, this is what happens when you enter a node. This. Even after you're done talking to your sister, this happens. So let's go talk to her. Magic.
It worked. Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Kira, how do you feel? Do you know where they imprison you?
No, they move me from place to place. If it were not for Gundahar...
I do not trust him, Kira. Who is he and what links him to you?
He believes he owes me something. Maybe he does. But no matter. I have warned you, and for that I am grateful.
Warn me? Kira, the only thing that I want is your freedom. I will do what I must, even if it means bowing to their will.
Did they tell you what they want?
It seems to be some kind of mission.
They lied. Those people, and chiefly that Reist, are looking for something that once belonged to our family.
I prithee, sister, not that old legend again, how we are cursed and such nonsense.
Brother, listen. I am serious. It must not fall into their hands.
Kira, if those people believe in that tale, it means that they are stupid as those who invented it. I have no desire to speak harshly of our ancestors, but we both know they were not the most reliable people in the world.
I have spoken much with Gundahar, and I tell you this, brother. Do not think lightly of all this.
Then speak, Kira. What do you wish me to do?
You do not have to believe that the relic has any power, but it must be destroyed. Speak with Gundahar. He will tell you more.
If these be your wishes, sister, I shall speak to this Gandahar. However, if he cannot give me a solution to this, I shall not put your life at risk because of an old legend. Can you tell me why these locations seem to work again?
You know what they used to say, that it was the sign of the taint. I do not know how it came about, but one day I felt the energy of the nodes again, just as it was when we were children.
Strange. I felt nothing.
Oh, they come. I must go. They must not realize that we can speak with one another.
But how shall I find you, Kira?
There is a strong node south of Talmont. I will show you the way. And brother, it matters not what they want of you. Do not do it. The price is too high.
Alright, so I think... Yeah, I was just making sure my mic was on. I think Kira and you have taint in your blood, which is a sort of magical thing as well. You know, not just because, because necromancers can use it to, power their spells. Or something like that. I don't know. It's a lot of weird shit. You don't really get anything explained to you. But anyway, we're going to talk to Gandahar.
You are back. Are you satisfied?
Your masters are deranged. Why pursue the myth coined by some crooked mind ages ago?
Kira did not tell you everything, mayhap?
There is not much to tell. I have heard this fable from my parents many times. I know we had some kind of relic in the family long time ago, but we no longer have it.
Do you know what the relic was?
One of the spoils of war, a temple emblem. No sane person believes it.
I am sure that you know more. However, I shall remind you of a few things. After the war, your family left the East, like most did. They came to the abandoned city on the plain.
To Catalan, I know, but they did not remain there.
Your ancestors were people of great import, but they did everything in their power to be taken for peasants. Strange, isn't it?
If you say so.
According to the legend, there were few humans among those who banished Azuror after the war. His banishment was of great import, but no one knows where he was banished to and where he is buried. However, your family obtained a rare relic from the war. It was kept in your family for several decades until they decided to break it into pieces and take them away. And once again, we have a mystery as to why.
This is all meaningless.
The relic was the key to Azural's tomb, and you know of it. Your parents must have told you that.
What if I have heard this before? It is only a legend. Only the orcs believe that Aziral sleeps somewhere and awaits his return.
Whatever you think, Reist wants you to bring him the relic and open the tomb.
I told you I have no idea where to look for the relic.
But we know where it is.
This is difficult to believe. Why then do you not go and get it for yourself?
There is still the problem with the curse. Your parents must have told you about it.
I do not remember. I did not listen too well when they spoke of this legend.
The relic was to be destroyed. But then someone decided to put a curse on it instead. And only descendants of your family line are immune to this curse.
Ye gods! Now I understand. My sister said no, and you had to turn to me. However, even if I work for Reist and do that which he wishes, I cannot know whether they will kill Kira and myself when they have what they want.
They will not spare you. True.
Your honesty is small comfort.
I know how Kira can be saved. We must convince Reist to release her before the opening ritual is over. And I know that it can be done.
How then? I have nothing with which I can negotiate.
You are wrong. Mayhap you can be replaced, but for Reist, the relic is invaluable.
Indeed. Reist would not be happy if it were destroyed before he could use it.
The alloys used are of dwarven technology. Human forges normally cannot produce enough heat to work with the metal.
Except for the furnace in Qudinar.
Indeed.
I believe I would very much like to wipe the smirk from Reist's face with his own blood.
What is your plan?
Work for him to allay his suspicions. Where can I find him?
Are you sure?
As sure as I ever was.
He awaits you in the place you met him before. But remember that the life of your sister is at stake.
You do not need to remind me.
And there we go. Now we know why we need to find the relic and all the other stuff. It's very interesting. It brings up a lot of things. What was his family? What was their family's importance? What did they did before? We don't know. It's one of the mysteries of the game. So now we're going to talk to Reist, and then we got to go talk to Gandahar again.
Methinks you care little for your sister when I think on the time you have taken to return here.
No talk, knave. What would you have me do?
Indeed. So, Gandahar must have told you what we want.
Forsooth, he did not explain it very clearly. You tell me.
We want you to bring us the relic that once belonged to your family.
And that is all, then?
We demand that you also perform the ritual associated with the relic.
Summon Azural's tomb? How do I know you will not kill my sister and myself when I have done this?
That is a risk you must take.
Then I have another suggestion.
You are in no position to dictate any terms.
You need me. None of you can even touch the relic. You need me.
You forget your sister.
Nay, I do not. But I shall do what you want, on one condition.
Name it.
The ritual must be performed in Kudinar.
Ah, the mercenary has a brain. He thinks to destroy the relic in the furnace.
I could make a candle with the wax in your ears, Reist. I said I will perform the ritual for you, but I shall not complete the ceremony until you free Kira. Now do you understand?
I agree. But if you try to cheat us, your sister will die.
I know what I must do.
Very well, then. I shall leave you with Gandohar. When you are ready, come to Kundahar. We shall await you there.
I like how there's different pronunciations for the town. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff with also how they talk. There's like words in the text that isn't actually, spoken. A lot of weird stuff. So let's go talk to Gandahar, and then we can go finish the quest for Feederit over here, and then sell some stuff. And well, I'll sell some stuff off camera and the stuff, and then that'll be it.
Rice did not jump for joy when he heard your terms, mercenary.
Aye, but he had to accept them. Pray tell me, why do you work for that man?
I pledged my allegiance to Rice 1 year ago.
When you help me, does this not break your pledge?
Do not ever misunderstand me. I will see to it that the ritual is completed. I shall not hesitate to kill you if you cheat me. All I wish to do is to save Kira.
You are a strange one. Why did you join Reist in the first place?
I always work for someone. You as well? You are a mercenary?
Forsooth. So what do you know of this relic?
There are 5 parts. The location of 2 of them is known to me. You must ask someone the whereabouts of the remaining 3.
Of whom do you speak?
They call him Ho. He works for Reist, as I do. But he does not know what all this means, nor does he understand any of the consequences. One part, the metal frame, was kept in the Tarbakin treasury, but it is no longer in the city. Do you know the story of the Karga clan? The king's edict forced them to hand over their rule in Talmont to the House of Skeldon.
I know that Lord Skeldon comes from the south, near Catalan.
Verily. Ultar Karga rebelled shortly after the takeover. He never surrendered the valuables in the treasury.
Where can I find this Ultar?
There are 2 ways. You could join Lord Skeldon, who would dearly love to destroy Ultar. Or you could try to infiltrate the ranks of the Karga clan.
Very well. And the second piece of the relic?
It was in the hands of the late King Satrius, and was probably buried with him. However, the trail ends in the village of Windbreak, to the west of Catalan. You should start your search there.
Interesting.
And the whereabouts of the last 3 parts are known to whom?
I told you, Ho. Do not expect much wisdom from him. But his knowledge of legends and myths is itself legend.
To where should I take the relic when it is whole again?
We will meet outside Kudinar. I will await you there.
Very well. I am grateful for your help in this matter.
I do this only for your sister. May good fortune accompany you. Methinks you will need it.
And there we go. Now we gotta go talk to Ho, who is here. And we also gotta talk to our sister again. This is Windbreak Village. We're actually gonna go visit this place and Coverley Fishing Village, because there's a quest here which involves this area, Sticko Bay. We will also be visiting this tower. It's one of 4. There's the Earth Claw Tower, Storm Claw Tower, Fire Claw Tower, Water Claw Tower, no, 5, and then Death Claw Tower, which is here. So we'll be doing that. So I'm going to go and turn in that quest for Feridun over here. so you can hear what he says, and then I'm going to end the video and sell some stuff and buy some lockpicks and other things, because I like to keep nice stock. So let's talk to him. Here he is.
You have returned. I see you have successfully activated a second teleport. Wonderful.
This activator is a very useful device.
It will help you in your travels. I can make another one for myself.
Thanks. So, your work is finished?
Oh no, this was only the first step. Now I can start my true work. A teleport stone.
A teleport stone? What is that?
It's a small portable teleport. It enables you to access any old teleport no matter where you are.
So if I had a stone like that, I would not have to go searching for the nearest teleport?
Yes, exactly.
I would very much like to have such a stone. How can I help you?
I have most materials here, but I need magnesite to finish the work.
I will bring you magnesite.
Bring two if you wish to have a teleport stone for yourself as well. Good luck.
And there we go. And that's why we have the magnetite. I want to find one more piece before we actually do this quest, but yeah. And there we go. And for now, this has been Harriman X. That is me. And join me next time for another probably hour and a half or a longer video. Goodbye.